Today on Warrior Update, Waubonsee celebrates Writers Week, winter play takes to the stage, and we preview the Super Bowl. It's Friday, February 9th. I'm Emily Murtis, and this is Warrior Update. Waubonsee celebrates Writers Week. Warrior Update reports.
The English department and LMC hosted Writers Week, a variety of speakers, presentations, and read-ins. One speaker, Maddie Mitchell, is a Waubonsee Valley graduate who returned to present to students for Writers Week.
I love presenting to students. I interview students a lot for my job, but this is really fun because I'm talking about topics that I cover, and I'm getting kind of an inside scoop of, how they perceive things, and the questions that they ask are really great. And I also have a background in theater, so I'm very comfortable being in front of people. It's kind of fun to marry those two passions of mine, journalism and theater, and getting to present in this way. So it's been great.
Mitchell is a journalist for the education beat for the Cincinnati Enquirer. However, she didn't foresee news writing as a career until her junior year at Miami University in Ohio.
So I never thought I would be a journalist. I was always in theater. I wanted to be an actor and a director. And when I was in college, I had some friends that were on the student newspaper at Miami University. They recruited me. They're like, can you please start writing some articles? So I did, and I loved it. I loved that it was still storytelling, just through a different medium. And I loved that I was interviewing people. I learned something new every time I wrote a story. So I ended up adding the major, and then from there, the rest is history.
Mitchell wants students to think that writing is something that they can do.
I think when I was in high school, I didn't know that you could make a living writing. We didn't have Writers Week like this. So I think that it would be really great if some of these students started thinking about, even maybe if they don't make a living writing, how can they add writing as part of their daily practice? And just making observations about people and things, asking better questions to their friends and family and loved ones. I think about my grandparents and the questions I want to be asking them while they're still with me, and knowing their stories and getting to pass on their stories. I think storytelling is the best connector. Right? So talking about these skills, and I hope that they can take them into their daily lives, even if they don't become journalists.
For Warrior Update, I'm Calvin Bonensinger.
Waubonsee takes a trip to the moon. Warrior Update has more.
Take a trip back to 1969 in this weekend's Winter Main Stage, A Trip to the Moon. The vignette-style play consists of 16 scenes, each named after an iconic 1969 song.
Just tells sort of a bunch of little stories about people during the summer of '69, especially about the moon landing and Woodstock and the Vietnam War. So there's kind of a variety of concepts throughout the show.
A bunch of teenagers from 2024 playing the parts of people from the 1960s was a fun challenge for the students.
Once you're in costume, it kind of changes it a lot because it sort of puts you in the shoes of the character. We had to do a lot of research about our characters, making sure that we're portraying the story correctly and stuff like that. But for the most part, I would say a lot of us are kind of pretty knowledgeable about the subjects that we talk about. So it wasn't too difficult, but we did have to do some research about it.
And one more unique part about the play is that the scenery is set on the front part of the stage called the apron.
Put the projectors in front of our main curtain, so we've actually moved the entire show up to this front apron that we use, which has limited our space a lot, but I think it's a lot closer to the audience. I think it's really, really cool what we've been able to do with it, and with limiting all of our space, that's also cool because it moves actors closer together and gives us a little bit more of a challenge.
It's a very meaningful show. It has a lot of different fun parts, there's some parts that are more serious but also more fun, and because it's vignette style and there's so many storylines, there's something that's going to appeal to everyone.
A Trip to the Moon performs Friday and Saturday night at 7 p.m. For tickets, visit the GoFan app. For Warrior Update, I'm Julian Ramirez.
The school board gives high school students a voice. Warrior Update has more.
Indian Prairie School District 204 is putting together a group of students for its Student Advisory Board, which provides a voice for students to interact with the IPSD school board.
Student Advisory Board is a group of students that represents Waubonsee's needs to the Indian Prairie School District. we do hear your feedback because we go out and we look for it, and then we can, create a solution based off of what people think needs to be fixed. I'd say you'd have to talk with your peers, you have to talk with your group about ideas, and you also have to talk to a lot of adults, but then also we bounce ideas off of each other. So I would say communication is very important. We have to talk to the school board, we have to talk with, we also have like a survey, so we need to listen and talk with the students that go here. If you have an issue you're really passionate about in Waubonsie, ask a teacher to recommend you, so then you can go through this interview process, and then hopefully we can hear your ideas and you can possibly be on the student advisory board next year.
For more information, visit waubansiestudent.org. For Warrior Update, I'm Jonah Greifenkamp.
This weekend is Super Bowl 58. Zach Hennigan gets your predictions.
Who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Niners 27-14.
Niners, blowout. Telling you.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Niners, let's get it, baby.
Niners all day.
Bro, Niners, bro. Brock Purdy.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
The Niners.
The 49ers. Oh, it's 100% going to be 49ers. I don't like the Chiefs.
49ers.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
I have to say 49ers. I'm from San Francisco.
49ers.
The 49ers.
I'm going to go for the 49ers, for sure.
I don't even know who's playing. The Chiefs. Yes, sir.
The 49ers are going to win.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs.
San Francisco 49ers.
49ers. Definitely the 49ers.
I think the Chiefs. The Chiefs.
49ers. I got Chiefs.
I think the 49ers. I think the Chiefs are going to win.
I'm going for the Chiefs.
I got to go with the 49ers.
Chiefs all day. Chiefs all day.
Purdy and a fried
Chiefs all day.
49ers.
49ers.
I'm the only one who said the Chiefs.
Yep.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
Nice choice.
That's all for Warrior Update. I'm Emily Murtis. Thanks for watching. Today on Warrior Update, Waubonsie celebrates writers. The school board gives high school. Waubonsie celebrates writers this week. Warrior Updates. Approaching is a senior, Hannah Lobb, on the basketball team. She did just get 1,000 points, and I'm a little intimidated by her being here watching me today.
She's too tall for you guys.